It's no secret. I love bunnies. They're so freaking cute, they're cuddly, they're fun, and they're smart. But, are they good pets? Well, they can be. I myself have had rabbits for over a decade. They were my special interest for a long time, and I still know a lot about them. But, with Easter in the past, and a lot of people unsure about their little lumps of love, I'm here to tell you the top 5 reasons not to have a rabbit. Yeah, you heard me right. Love them though I do, buns aren't a good fit for everybody. Why only 5? Because no one cares about 10 to 6 unless it's quitting time. Moving on. Number 5. They're long-lived. There are people out there who will tell you that a rabbit is a lot like a hamster or a rat and will only live to be 2 or 3 years old. That's not true. Rabbits have a lifespan like a cat or a large dog. The one I have, and got my name Evil Black Bunny from, is currently 11 years old, and she's doing great. Rabbits, when properly cared for, can live 8 to 10 years or more. There's even a world record holder named Doe, who lived to be about 17 years old. She was almost old enough to vote. Number 4. Their diet. Yes, rabbits like carrots. However, carrots are not a diet staple. They're a treat, like a piece of fruit or a piece of people food. And that's because of the high sugar content. A rabbit's diet should consist mostly of hay, like timothy, alfalfa, oat, or, dried grass. The problem with that is hay gets everywhere, and it can irritate allergies. It's not expensive in and of itself, but it is messy. If you are a neat freak, rabbits are not the best pet for you because hay everywhere. Also, it's itchy. Holy shit. Also, you'll burn out your vacuum motor in a week if you're the person who vacuums every day. Trust me. Also, rabbits shed like crazy. Number 3. They need friends. Buns are not solitary creatures. They live in groups called warrens, and they like having other buns around. Now, some buns are okay with being single, but 90% of the time, they benefit from having a friend or two. Rabbits are not fun creatures when they're bored, and they can become destructive if they're lonely. Don't want to get them a friend? Alright then, but you're gonna have to give them a lot of your time and energy, like you would give, a dog. Number 2, they're expensive. Okay, here's a really basic breakdown, without going into emergency veterinary fees. Rabbits have got to be fixed. Rabbits going through puberty are not nice creatures. They scratch, they bite, and they piss everywhere. They're also horny as hell. That cute baby bunny that you got at the pet shop is not going to be that way forever. Males pee on everything, and females are prone to uterine cancer if they're left completely intact. The surgery itself costs upwards of $300 because anesthesia for rabbits is really tricky. Too little and they might wake up. Too much and they never will. The startup cost of a rabbit alone can be $200 or more, and yearly upkeep comes to over $1,000 a year. Like, a dog. Are you sensing a theme here? And number 1. They're kinda high maintenance. Look, I'm gonna be the first one to say rabbits are cute, okay? Just like puppies and kittens are cute. But rabbits need to be fixed, and like other pets, they need toys, games, treats, affection, love, room to run around, and all that. Most rabbits do well with an entire floor to run around on, but most people don't have that. Hell, most people will cram a rabbit in a cage way in the back corner of the yard and forget about the poor thing. But rabbits need to stretch their legs. They need running time every day, otherwise they'll get destructive. If they're bored, they destroy things, and they naturally love to dig and chew. They poop over 300 times a day. And while they can be litter trained, that box must be cleaned at least once a week. Because while rabbits don't smell bad on their own, their pee and poop can stink after a few days. So, with all that in mind, do you still want a rabbit? One final note. If you have a bunny from Easter and can no longer take care of it or simply don't want to, don't let it go in the wild. Your rabbit is domestic. They can't hide from predators, forage for food, or survive for more than a week like wild rabbits can. So please, if you have a rabbit that you can no longer take care of, bring them to a rescue. There's a lot of people out there who would love to take care of the rabbit. Trust me, it doesn't have to end poorly for your rabbit. Well, that was the most depressing top 5 I've had to do in a long time. So, with all that out of the way, that's it for this top 5. If you liked what you heard, like and share. It helps a lot. Seriously, send help. They've taken my kidneys. Remember, choose chocolate. Good night.